Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? Okay, Newz. Okay, I probably do, I should do this at Prattville about two women who were charged and convicted of child abuse. It said two women were, Alice, um, Solis, and the other, woman, when there was, Leah Livingston. So both of them are charged with child abuse, in, that's a daycare in Prattville. I mean, I did very but like I think a couple months ago I did very but last year or a couple months ago to where they were charged with child abuse and how they was like charging of hitting, punching, and hitting the I said the kids who probably I said like under 11 or 15 month old kids. So they were charged with child abuse and for failure to support abuse. And so I think like both women who were charged with child abuse in Prattville, and so they have them around February up to March something, of this year to where they were charged with this type of abuse and how they was like known by them hitting the kids, and so they might I said lose their job by them getting charged with this type of crime. So I feel like if you go a person who is known by I said abusing a child, especially like I said daycare I think some daycares can have people out here who trying to abuse and I probably say like some people out here who trying to harm kids, abuse kids, means that the parents, is gonna file charges I say against the whole place. And so I feel like I thought they and so I think the place is called Journey something. Journey Church, Prattville to where they was like charged with this type of crime for, hitting the kids, punching them, and shoving them. I don't know. And so I feel like, two females on the screen is, might do some time for child abuse and how they are known by, being too aggressive, with the kids. And so I feel like, why would you hit a child, man? Like things I don't understand about why you hit a child. Like, why would you hit a month-old child, man? And wonder why you gotta, always be careful about children, on how children, can be targeted victims, how they can get hit by, by someone supposed to babysit them, or it could be how they are trying to, I should cover the whole crime up, how they, can have them cover up, the crime of them, abusing the kids. And so I feel like, I think third one, is gonna have her tried around I said around next year how they're how two of them got charged and found guilty of child abuse and how they are, probably might do some life I said life in imprisonment and how they makes it. So I believe that makes it so I believe they might do some months in hold on. And I believe they might do some years in jail, man, years imprisonment for child abuse, man. How they, I said, no, might get 20 years for child abuse, man. But, and so I feel like, why would a person who would, I say, over the whole place would abuse a child, man? I feel like, if a child who's abused by someone, they're supposed to protect them, means that, they, honestly, should not have a job for real, man. So I feel like, and I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't have a job. In to the Prattville no more. How Prattville people is very much strict about how they can report child abuse and like that, man. I feel like if you are a person who trying to abuse a child, mistake, you should be fired from your job. I don't care, man. I feel like you should lose your job, your license. I guess being as a as a daycare worker, but. So I do feel like both women are charged with this type of crime. So I feel like this crime it can be how like some people might do some things that cost their job, and so I feel like the two women is doing a lot of time right there, man, for child abuse and how they is not gonna have a job no more, man. Yeah, I mean, they don't have a job in prison, man, working in the jailhouse, man. In the prison house, but so I feel like they all got time charged for his for his crime and how they got convicted for it. So man, it's sad with them how the two workers, I say yeah, I probably say that they're gonna lose their job, man. And how they're gonna lose their own type of job, privileges to do things. But so it's sad with them, man. So but. So make sure you like, comment, and show us some peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.